This is NBC Nightly News, Tuesday, June 24th, with John Chancellor reporting from the NBC News Center in New York.
Good evening. More than 100 people were reported dead in a plane crash near New York's Kennedy Airport this afternoon. The plane was an Eastern Airlines 727 nearing the end of a nonstop flight from New Orleans. Eastern Flight 66 was on what appeared to be a normal approach when it either exploded in the air or dove into the ground. Accounts differ. It was raining heavily at the time. When the plane hit the ground, parts of it skidded across a highway filled with rush hour traffic, smashing cars. The plane was carrying 116 of the passengers and a crew of 7. As of now, at least 16 survivors have been taken to nearby hospitals. Some of the bodies were thrown far from the plane when it split apart, blocks away in some cases. The tower at Kennedy said that although there was rain, visibility was 5 miles. Some witnesses say they think the plane was hit by lightning. In any case, many witnesses reported a huge fireball which rose in the air 500 or 600 feet, 50 or 60 stories in the air. There was baggage strewn throughout the area. The plane crashed at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and traffic in the area was so heavy that the police had to airlift rescue teams to the site of the crash. There are no reports so far on whether the plane, when it skidded across the highway, injured people who were in their cars on the ground, but that is a possibility in this crash. Paul Moran, a local police officer, had this to say about it.
I was coming northbound Rockaway Boulevard when I first saw the plane approaching from the east, coming west across Rockaway Boulevard. About 50 yards out, I could see a bolt of lightning come down and hit the rear part of the plane. As soon as it hit the plane, there to the right, it wasn't a plane there, another 30 yards, started skidding on the ground, and about a 100-yard plane came across Rockaway Boulevard. There is still...
Robert Hager of our staff made his way to the crash scene, and here is his report.
It's raining here now at the scene heavily, as it was, as the eyewitness has said, raining at the time of the crash. Apparently a thunder and lightning storm. Some eyewitnesses here said they saw the plane come in very low. They thought it hit several of the radar light approach towers before it came down here on the boulevard and skidded into a field beyond. An eyewitness said it looked like a napalm attack. Another said it was like an atomic bomb. The scene here is one of incredible devastation. Bodies still scattered all over the place. A temporary morgue has been set up. And here at the scene they are counting now about 100 bodies known, and it's felt that the count will go to 107. Robert Hager, NBC News at JFK Airport.
Today's crash is the first in the United States since last January, when 14 people died in the collision over California of an airliner and a private plane.